If you've ever used a tap or used tap tools in your line of work, you'll understand just how good of an idea this tool is. It'll leave you wondering, how has nobody thought of this thing before? This is called the tap99X, and it's an inexpensive little gadget that has a magnet on the back with a level bubble, and it sits on any of these tools, and it gives us the best chance at not creating an angled tap or an angled thread. We're going to attempt to tap some hardwood and also some very thick steel in this video. This is the SAE 17-piece Milwaukee C4922 5600. The Milwaukee portion is not sponsored. I bought this tool with my own money. We're going to do a couple of different holes, some that are as straight as possible to see how this thing performs, and then we're also going to create some angled holes purposely to see if this little level bubble here can save us from creating an angled tap, or is the fate sealed once you drill a crooked hole? All that coming up right now. Now, a lot of people say you don't need this tool because you can use a speed square and you can line your drill bit up just perfectly and do all that stuff. What if you're doing like a table leg and you're trying to put an insert in for some kind of foot? Let's see how this will go, because we're going to have to drill the hole completely and we're also going to have to tap it. So if we got our tap99X here on the top, we should be able to start this hole pretty level and then finish it off, and it should stay pretty level. Once we start biting into this wood, it should go pretty good. Now, the camera's kind of in my way for working, so we're going to have to kind of just grab the outside and turn. It's not going to be the easiest because I got to push straight down. You can hear it cutting into the wood fibers. You can see that thing is staying pretty darn level. You can't see it from the camera angle, but that thing is extremely like centered. Look at that. I'll get you guys directly over. Let's do a couple of turns and then we'll check it. Yes, you can see where I wasn't paying attention with the level bubble and I started tapping it or started drilling it crooked. So we're going to back it out a little bit, pull it back level. Just keep the tap99X on here. While we're doing this hole, I'm going to look at the camera while I work. Pretty impressed with that, actually. And we are completely through the wood now, which means that we are ready for our tap. So if the hole is level, the tap should stay level. This tool probably can't save you, but we're going to do two. We're going to tap the metal as level as we can with the drill, and then we will tap the metal at an angle. See how level it. Oh man, look at that. That's amazing. So yeah, the hole is completely level. And it's staying very level. Look at that. That's actually really good. Nice assurance there to know that we're on the right path, right? It's staying within the margins, guys. Let's get a long screw. So I'm threading this out by hand right now. There is no tools underneath this bench. Speed square. Yeah, there you go. We're pushed flat up against that. That is dead level. So the tap99X is a woodworker's dream. Let's see what it can do with metal. Very thick steel, almost an inch here. An actual oil. It's not a cutting oil, but it's not WD-40, so you guys should know by now. WD-40 is not what to use when thinking of oil. WD-40 is not an oil. Low and slow is the name of the game. We're going to be using a 12-volt drill. A little more oil in there to... Alright, now we're ready to start tapping, so we're going to put the tap tool in here. Pull it back a little bit. The first couple of threads are the most important. Once we get these in, it should go pretty smooth. We just got to make sure that we start this off as level as possible, right there. Staying pretty level. That's not even using a drill. Now what happens if we go at an angle purposely like this? Okay, let's find out if the hole is purposely unlevel. You can see this thing wants to start at a bad angle. Let's see if we can turn this thing around. I'm going to say a lot of our problems are coming from this actual tap tool because the handle likes to slide around. But if we can start this hole perfectly level, then we should be okay. Let's see. It's only going to stay as level as the tool is going to let you from the pilot hole that you drilled. Metal's too hard. So the first hole was great. This one we drilled purposely crooked. I don't think we're going to be able to save this. We can try one more time. If you cut an unlevel hole, it's going to stay unlevel. No matter what kind of level bubble you have on this, it's going to follow the pilot. We've basically done a pilot hole. And this tool is going to follow that trajectory no matter what we do. So we're going to do another purposely crooked hole here at an angle like this. Terrible. Just like that. And then I'm going to try to tap this thing level. I like how we can pull this thing back into level every time. That's like dead level right now. Yeah, so we drilled this hole at the worst angle. So you can see where it wants to kind of go back to where we drilled. But it's also staying fairly right in the center of that dot. Yeah, every time it goes around that one rotation, you can see where it tries to pull around, but you can see that bubble, man. It's staying pretty well centered. Yeah, see right there? I mean, that's pretty good, man. Couple of turns later, and we're still pretty in the center. We're through the wood now. So we're through and through. That's going to be a level hole. Yeah, I really think woodworkers are going to get the most from this. With metal, it just depends on how thick the metal is and how straight you made the hole. But this is an excellent idea. It also comes with an attachment feature. So we can attach this directly to our tap tool using this little set screw. As far as the Milwaukee tap tool goes, I'm not terribly impressed with it, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't even fit the Milwaukee tap. Wow. For things like this, it's a great idea too. So if you're trying to thread. Alright, please comment down below on your honest opinion of this tool. This is a startup company. Any way we can help them out, any feedback is valuable. Thanks for watching. Sub for more.